Hi guys, welcome back, and in this video I would like to show you how this guy right here scams people with his expert advisors. So if you visit MQL5 sites from time to time, I'm sure you have seen this guy because right now it's I would say the most successful seller on this site, but that doesn't mean that the products that he is selling are honest products. And I will show you how exactly he does scam people. So for this I selected one of his very popular EAs, this quantum trade EA that he sells for like, I don't know, 500 USD or 600 USD. And yeah, I will show you how this EA scams you. So first thing I would like to show you is just how this EA works. So I'm here in my tester. You can see that this is the quantum trade EA MT5 from the market, and yeah, let's get to it. So if you check this, this EA is actually extremely simple. It opens at a certain time. It opens two okay, I will slow this down for you so we can see it. So at a certain time it opens two positions or two pending positions. One is for buy and one is for sell, and after that it waits for the price to reach one of these levels, and after that it opens the desired position, and that's it. The first thing that I thought after seeing this EA in work is that this is incredibly simple EA. It like, yeah, I said to myself that I think that I can recreate exactly the same EA in like 2 hours or so, and so I did. So yeah, I will just run one more headless tester for you to see how the results look like. So yeah, it looks perfect, no major losses or anything like that. Yeah, but here in the end, like in the end of the tester, the performance is not that good, and that's because since he started selling his EA on the market, he can't change the backtesting results as he did right here, so therefore it doesn't seem that great in this period. But I will prove it to you later. So I will also check the settings for you to see how exactly this EA works. So it waits till 11 AM for opening those pending positions, and it opens a buy position at the highest point from 3 AM to 11 AM, and it also opens a pending sell position at the lowest point over this period. Then yeah, then it sets initial stop loss for 1000 points, the same thing for initial take profit. It closes pending orders at 21:30, so like if none of these pending positions are triggered until this time, it closes the pending positions. So this is the magic number. So yeah, maximum open positions and the slippage, but that's not important. And also the EA uses a trailing stop, which is used for cashing in profits. And yeah, so that's it. You can see some backtest results. So profit factor seems very nice. It opened almost 500 positions. It has a very high winning percentage. But yeah, one thing that really bothers me is this average profit position, because like it's a risk reward ratio 1 to 9, So like if you lose 1 position, it's equal to winning 9 positions. So that's something that comes into play as we progress in this video. So what I will do is that I will save this report and open it in HTML, so we can later on check the report once again. So this is it. So this is the report. And as I said before, after seeing how this EA works, I thought to myself that I will create the exactly same EA. And so I did. And it is right here. So it works the same way. You have your start hour, end hour, when you want to delete pending positions. So initial take profit, initial stop loss, and the trailing stop settings that the Bogdan or the Quantum EA uses. So now if I run this backtest, you can see that the curve doesn't look that nice, and that's because these are the real settings for this EA, or not settings, the real results. And if I minimize this window, right here you can see like the chart of the backtest, and the same goes for the Quantum EA. So after I coded my EA, I was very surprised because like the strategy was the same, but the curve on this backtest didn't look the same. And that's when I decided to take a deeper look into these EAs. So here you can see side to side the charts for the backtest of both of these EAs. On this chart is the Quantum EA, and on this chart is my Ranger EA. And yeah, let's check it. You can see that like the position and the duration of positions is almost the same. So here we took some positions, my EA did the same thing with all of these 4 positions. And the first weird thing comes right here, and that's where my EA takes 2 losing positions, but this EA doesn't take any positions at all. So that was like my first suspicious, like I was very suspicious of this, or I was starting to be suspicious, because yeah, it could happen that this EA, so on this day where I took sell position, that this EA would take buy position, and therefore it couldn't take the sell position because it was already in buy position, but it didn't open any positions at this day. So that was really weird to me. And the same thing happened here. So I said, okay, let's check the next positions, if they are still the same, or if the EA changed in some way. And so we can check for ourselves. 3 positions right here, 3 positions right here. So exactly the same. If I go like somewhere, for example here, so 16th of March, so let's 16th of March, yeah, we are here. You can see that it still does take the same positions. So here are 2 same positions right here. The same thing goes right here. So like this EA is really the same. And it also shows the same thing in the backtest results. So here are my backtest results. And if I save this and open it in HTML as a Ranger report 2, then we can see that there are some differences, but not a huge differences. So let's check it. firstly start with the profit factor, which is different. So that's like the key metric in most of the expert advisors is the profit factor, because as the profit factor is higher, then the EA is just better. Yeah, so that's like the key factor we want to focus on. And you can see that the difference in profit factors is really major in this case. And yeah, so that's my first suspicion right here, because this doesn't add up. Then I checked any other relevant numbers here. So we had 492 positions, Quantum EA had 490, so 2 positions, it's not like that much of the difference. And yeah, so this doesn't make any difference in the results. Then I checked this profit rates, so 95%, I have 93%, so there's the difference because I took more losing positions than the Quantum EA did. And yeah, so there's your first difference right here. The next thing I was interested in was this average profit for each position, and in my case it's 1.14, in Quantum EA's it's 1.09. So there's little difference, but yeah, just like 5 cents. So that's also not something that can lead to profit factor of 211 and profit factor of 1.6. Yeah, so in this at this point I was sure that the Quantum EA is a scam EA, because yeah, you can't just like leave out the bad positions and take all of the good positions, because if we check like all of the winning positions in both of the EAs are the same. The only difference is when there's a losing position, then the positions are not the same, and that's something like very suspicious. But I just didn't want to say about this guy that he is a scammer based on my feeling or any bad luck, because it can be just a coincidence that I found some periods in the backtest where the positions for some reason don't match, and that's why I used Excel spreadsheet. So here I have 2 Excels. So the first one shows the positions or the history of opening positions for the Quantum EA. So here you can see all of the positions that it opened. So here you see the time of the position, number of the deal, symbol, type, direction, volume, price, then commission, swap, and profit. So this is like what I was interested in, because based on this profit factor I filtered, or I assigned these either win or loss values to each of the position, for me like to be able to see which of these positions were winning positions and which of them were losing. And I did the same thing for my EA. So here is the data for all of my positions, and I did the same thing where it was winning, I assigned a win value to it, and when there was a losing position I assigned a loss value to it. And yeah, so this is something I can work with. And if I go back here, you can see that like there's a lot of data to work with. So it's not like I am cherry picking like 50 positions, but there's a lot of data. Okay, and then what I did is that I wanted to sum up how many of these positions were winning positions and how many of them were losing positions. And that's what I did right here. So for the Quantum EA, we had 465 winning positions and 23 losing positions. So this is for the Quantum EA. And then I did exactly the same thing for my EA. And in my case, the results were this. So I had 457 winning positions, so that's 8 less than the Quantum EA, and then 32 losing positions. So that's like 9 more than Quantum EA. So that's like these numbers on their own, they don't tell us that much, but if we put them into a context, then we can see what's happening. So in percentage, we had a match between our winning positions of 98.28%, which is significant because, yeah, we can say that it's almost the same. But in losing positions, we had the match only of 71%. And if you keep in mind that the risk-reward ratio for these EAs is 1 to 9, then it makes difference, because the difference of 9 positions is equal to 81 winning positions, which is huge, which is really huge. And when I found out this, then yeah, I was most certain that the Quantum EA is scamming people, because it reads history, and then if it knows that there's a losing day, then it won't, in some cases, then it won't open a position, because it's not possible for it to take almost all of the winning positions and only not to take losing positions, because like if there was some type of filter that filters based on some condition when there could be a bad day, it would also filter out the winning positions. But as we can see, based on these numbers, it did only filter out the losing positions. And this is, I think, proof that the Quantum EA is a huge scam. Yeah, so that's it. That's it. It likes 81 winning positions. Yeah, that's what I came up with. It's backed with a lot of data here. I didn't manipulate any data, as you can see. This is yeah, if I go, for example, here, you can see that there's loss, win, so there's no like manipulation with data on my side. This is just what the number indicates. Okay, so I just want to tell you, be aware of this guy, be aware of his EAs, and even if these EAs were not scam EAs, like if you want to sell an EA that you can code in like 1 hour or so for $600, then yeah, I would recommend to learn how to code, and then you can create the exact EA for your own. And just maybe I will post a code for this exact EA for free, and therefore you can save $600 on this. So yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.